We have moved to a small province in the Netherlands. Summer is about to happen. Our new house has a beautiful garden, which the previous owners left intact for us. Before they handed out the house, they asked us to get to know the garden for 1 year at least before deciding to make any changes, because there were going to be nice surprises throughout the seasons. So we are following their advice. The first few weeks, we were surprised with flowers and plants that we didn't know before. We have been fascinated with this small paradise, this eternal garden. Every time a flower fades, a new one appears and blooms. This garden was like a painting that keeps changing every time we look at it. The garden brought me so much joy that I wanted to give something back to those who made it happen. I took some samples of flowers and made photographs to create a digital herbarium, in case they wouldn't dry properly in the drying press. In this way, I would have a selection of plants and flowers that I could use as reference for the painting. Then I traced a very basic map of the house and the garden, locating more or less where the plants and flowers were. On my Patreon you will be able to watch a video about how I created this watercolor, from taking garden samples to make a digital herbarium, mapping the house and garden and painting it in layers. On Patreon as well, I have uploaded 8 pages of a PDF illustrated guide that accompanies the video, in which I added more information about the process, like how do I use references and create a composition for a painting. As I intended to create this watercolor as a gift for our friends, I wanted to preserve a copy for the painting. So I scanned the drawing and printed many postcards. As here in the Netherlands, it is custom to let friends and family know that we have moved by sending them cards. In the end, I sent the original watercolor and a small postcard to the previous owners of the garden, now our friends. This was a little gift so that they can take it as a small memory of what they built and they took so much care for almost 8 years. I remember that since forever I have always dreamt to have a garden like this. And now I have painted it to realize that it's indeed true. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and that maybe it can inspire you to paint your own garden too, either real or imagined, so that it can become true for you as well.